Hello everybody, I'm Jess Burton and welcome to MHTV's AdoptIN Marblehead down here at the Marblehead Animal Shelter with one of their very dedicated volunteers, Michelle Harlan. And our friend today is Carolyn. And Carolyn has been here a long time, and too long at that. So tell us a little bit about her story.
Carolyn is actually microchipped, so we know that she came from New York, so a very long way from where her original home probably was, where she might have been loved, maybe got out of her house, but obviously we're not able to correlate her to the owners. The chip was not updated, so.
Wow, that's so sad though.
Yeah, so she's a little bit reserved. She is a bit more guarded than our other cats, but she is still such a really lovely cat, and once she warms up, she will just be an absolutely wonderful addition to your home.
But she's been here a long time, right?
She has been, yeah. She's been here since May, so quite a while. Yeah, quite a while. And it's mostly just because, like you said, she doesn't show as well as the other cats. She's not going to run up to greet you. She won't be, like kind of putting her head into your hand. She takes a little bit longer to make sure that you're a safe person that she can interact with. But she doesn't mind being pet. She doesn't lash out. She just will do this kind of thing where she catches herself getting comfortable and she'll pull back a little bit. And then she's like, okay, maybe I will lean into this a bit more. And it's that back and forth of, she wants to be comfortable, she wants to trust you, but then something in her gets a little bit more guarded and she'll pull back.
When I came in May, she was in the back corner of the crate and you couldn't touch her at all.
Yeah, no, she definitely would do one of those things where she shrinks away from you as much as possible. Again, wouldn't necessarily lash out aggressively, but would just be so anxious and so worried about you interacting with her that we, have to take our time with socializing her so that she knows, we will respect her space a little bit, but in order to get her adopted, we have to get her used to people. She's like, I guess it would be okay if you kept on petting me, but, don't get too comfortable, don't think that this is going to be an everyday thing, but it will be eventually.
It will be eventually. And she's kind of small.
She's very petite, and that happens with female cats sometimes. She's quite adorable.
Yeah,
she's very compact, yeah. She's got a wonderful coat on her as well. She definitely takes good care of herself. She grooms very well. She's very soft.
Very soft.
And she, I know. And she's got these cute little, I like to see the painted toenails, where she's got just a little bit of different color. For her, it's white on the top, like the tips of her fingers.
Yeah, no socks, just toe socks.
Just toe socks, yeah. And she's got these really vibrant eyes to her as well. They're kind of this, light green to almost yellow. So when she looks at you, she really, she's looking into your soul a little bit.
People come in here and they're immediately drawn to the tabbies or the tiger cats. Orange cats obviously stand out. Some of the longer haired ones are just so beautiful that they present better even without really doing much. But for Carolyn, we don't see a lot of fully one-colored cats, but she is basically all gray with a cute little black button nose, and the fact that she is just this one color is potentially why she gets overlooked by people. She's not as exciting,
Exactly,
which is sad. It really is sad.
Yeah, because she is really she's a very cute cat, and the coloration is quite beautiful. We have the gray background of the cages right now, so she kind of blends in, and like you said, she doesn't stand out as much, and certainly with her personality that's a little bit more reserved, she just gets overlooked. But in a colorful bed or in a nice window, she would be a very cute thing to look at in your home.
Yeah, or next to a bright pumpkin, she might look like a black cat in the window, silhouetted through the window.
She is, and you can even hear she's purring right now.
Is she?
Yeah, so she is tucked in the back of the cage, but she's comfortable enough, and she wants to let us know, I do appreciate this interaction, I do like this interaction. Even without you petting her, she can still gain something from that. She can still see that as a positive interaction. But her comfort has come a long way with a lot of socialization, a lot of work on, both the volunteer parts and her learning to trust us too.
What would you say to a potential adopter, if they come and adopt her and bring her home, if she hisses at them? Because that could potentially happen while she gets acclimated to her new home and her new person. How would you handle that?
Yeah, so the hissing is definitely, it's a boundary that they're setting, right? But in order to get her acclimated to a home, we might need to push that boundary a little bit, right? We don't want to, every time she hisses, go and pick her up and kind of mush her into us, right? But she can hiss and then you can approach her with a treat. And then as she's kind of relaxing and able to have the treat, you know, the churros are really good because they tend to be like high motivated to go for that, you know, then maybe you could sneak a pet in, right? And then she associates you with the positivity of food and then the petting as well, and that kind of gets to cross that boundary a little bit respectfully.
And since she might display some of those characteristics as she starts her transition into a new home, it's probably best that we have an experienced cat owner.
Absolutely. An experienced cat owner would probably be the best fit for Carolyn. In a quieter home, I would say she would adjust quicker without, you know, children who are running around and making a lot of noise, without other animals that are kind of trying to break into her boundaries and everything like that. It would help her adjustment go a bit quicker. So that would be the best fit for her in a home.
She wouldn't be this docile, don't you think?
Yeah, I think she would start to kind of show her personality a little bit more. When we're not in the same room, you can hear her playing sometimes. Sometimes we'll see her, you know, her space a little bit messed up and we're like, oh, we think Carolyn's been playing without us.
So plenty of energy is in there somewhere.
Yes, somewhere. We just need to get her into the space where she can really exert that and feel comfortable to be like, okay, now I can be my true self.
She's watching people come in and other cats get adopted that have only been here for a couple weeks, and she's thinking to herself, when's my time?
And it will be coming soon, hopefully with your help.
Hopefully, yes. So if you think that your home is the proper forever home for Carolyn, come on down to the animal shelter, see Michelle and one of the other friendly volunteers that are here. Thank you all for watching this episode of AdoptIN Marblehead. I'm Jess Burton.